Step into a tribute like no other, where we honor the wrestling legends whose impact still echoes through the sport. Their passion and dedication shaped generations, leaving behind unforgettable legacies. We also bring you heartfelt updates on AJ Styles, whose recent news has deeply touched fans worldwide. Join us as we celebrate their stories, cherish their influence, and ensure their memories live on. Subscribe now to be part of this lasting tribute to wrestling's greatest icons. Scott William Henson, born on July 13, 1983, was a Canadian professional wrestler, actor, podcaster, and internet personality known by his wrestling monikers The Big Cat and Scoot. He passed away on June 15, 2024, at the age of 40, leaving a lasting impact on both the wrestling and entertainment worlds. Henson's wrestling career began in the summer of 2000 with Van City Championship Wrestling, VCW, which later became IceUX from 2010 to 2014. His career was marked by his unique persona, characterized by his tiger-themed wrestling attire and paws, earning him the nickname Big Cat. He achieved notable success in the 3-2-1 Battle promotion, where he became a two-time Solid Steel champion in 2016. Beyond the ring, Henson was a talented podcaster and internet personality. In 2018, he co-hosted the Worst Year of Our Lives podcast with his tag team partner Drew Smith, also known as Sarian Softpaws. The duo gained recognition for their witty reviews of the final season of WCW Nitro and expanded into other genres, including movie reviews and comedic commentary on current events. Henson's collaboration with YouTuber Adam Johnston, known as Your Movie Sucks, further solidified his presence in the online community, where his humor and personality were well loved. Henson's involvement in the Drunken Peasants podcast made him a beloved figure in the internet comedy scene, where he was posthumously awarded the title of Eternal Peasant. His multifaceted career and humor left a lasting legacy in wrestling and beyond. Curt Hennig, better known by his ring name Mr. Perfect, was born on March 28, 1958 in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. A second-generation wrestler, Hennig was the son of Larry the Axe Hennig, a notable wrestler in his own right. Curt quickly carved out his legacy in the wrestling world, known for his technical prowess, charisma, and impeccable in-ring ability. He debuted in 1980 and rose to fame in the 1980s, especially with the WWE, where he portrayed the character Mr. Perfect. His persona was built around the idea of being flawless, and he often boasted about his ability to excel at every sport. This was epitomized by his perfect performances in the ring, where he won multiple championships, including the WWF Intercontinental Championship, and was a constant fixture in the company's main events. Despite his success, Hennig faced personal struggles, including a difficult battle with substance abuse. These challenges, combined with the pressures of a demanding wrestling career, affected both his personal life and professional trajectory. Hennig's wrestling career was marked by injuries that often led to his departure from major promotions, but he always returned with the same intensity and skill. Tragically, on February 10, 2003, Curt Hennig passed away at the age of 44. His death was ruled as a result of combined drug intoxication, including painkillers and steroids. The wrestling world mourned the loss of one of its finest talents. Hennig's passing had a profound impact on his family, including his wife and children, as well as the wrestling community, who had admired him for his dedication and professionalism. His legacy lives on, however, through his contributions to the sport and his lasting influence on future generations of wrestlers, many of whom cite him as a key inspiration. Louis Spicolli, born on February 10, 1971, in San Pedro, California, was a talented professional wrestler who made his mark in the industry during the early 1990s. He began his career working for various independent promotions and regional territories, but it was in 1996 when he joined Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, that he truly found his footing. Known for his wild and unpredictable matches, Spicolli quickly garnered attention, particularly during his memorable tag team with Raven, where they engaged in a fierce rivalry with the Pit Bulls. In addition to his impactful stint in ECW, Spicoli showcased his talents in World Championship Wrestling, WCW, the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, the United Wrestling Federation, UWF, as Asistencia Asesoría y Administración, ATA, and Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, FMW. His in-ring style was a captivating blend of high-flying maneuvers, technical grappling, and an adventurous spirit that resonated with fans. Spicoli was also known for his charismatic personality, which helped him connect with the audience. Tragically, behind the scenes, Spicoli struggled with drug addiction and personal demons that ultimately overshadowed his wrestling career. On February 15, 1998, he died from a drug-induced heart attack at just 27 years old. His untimely passing was a terrible loss to the wrestling community and highlighted the darker side of the industry. Sadly, Spicoli was not alone in his struggles, as many wrestlers have faced similar battles with addiction, underscoring the urgent need for awareness and support within the profession. His legacy, however, lives on through the memories of his performances and the impact he had on fans and fellow wrestlers alike. Antonino Rocca, born on April 23, 1921 in Treviso, Italy, was a revolutionary figure in professional wrestling, known for his charismatic personality and innovative wrestling style. He passed away at age 55. Rocca made his mark as a high-flying wrestler during the 1940s and 1950s, standing out for his agility and athletic moves that captivated audiences and set him apart from traditional wrestlers of his time. His dynamic maneuvers, such as the dropkick and the flying head scissors, were unique and helped pave the way for the high-flying style of wrestling popular today. In the 1950s, Rocca joined Capital Wrestling Corporation, which later became WWE, becoming one of its biggest stars. His charisma and connection with fans made him a massive draw, especially among Latino communities, as he resonated with audiences in both New York City and Puerto Rico. Rocca's popularity helped establish professional wrestling as a mainstream form of entertainment. Outside of his wrestling career, Rocca was known for his interest in fitness and health, promoting exercise and physical well-being to his fans. He was an early advocate for bodybuilding within the wrestling community, which he believed contributed to a wrestler's strength and appeal. His legacy lives on through the generations of high-flying wrestlers he inspired, and he is remembered for his dedication, charm, and contributions to elevating the sport. Rocca was posthumously inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 1995, solidifying his impact on wrestling history. Mike Sharp, born on October 28, 1951, was a Canadian professional wrestler whose career spanned several decades and left a significant mark on the wrestling industry. Known for his robust physique and dedication to the sport, Sharp became a familiar face in various wrestling promotions, most notably the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, during the 1980s and early 1990s. Sharp's wrestling journey began in the late 1970s, and he quickly established himself as a talented performer with a strong presence in the ring. He was recognized for his signature move, the sharpshooter, which showcased his technical skills and agility. Over the years, he wrestled alongside and against some of the biggest names in the industry, including Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage, gaining respect from fans and peers alike. Despite not capturing any major championships during his career, Sharp was a reliable talent known for his work ethic and ability to elevate other wrestlers in the ring. His charisma and dedication to the craft endeared him to fans, and he became a popular figure on the wrestling circuit. Sadly, Mike Sharp passed away at the age of 64, leaving behind a legacy of hard work and determination. His contributions to professional wrestling, both in the ring and as a respected veteran, continue to be remembered by fans and fellow wrestlers. Sharp's influence and passion for the sport will always be cherished by those who knew him and those who admired his work in the squared circle. Peggy Lee Leather, born January 19, 1959, was a significant figure in American professional wrestling, known for her work in major promotions such as WWF, AWA, and WCW. She wrestled under several names, including Lady X and Thug, and made her mark as a fierce competitor. Leather's wrestling journey began in the WWF from 1980 to 1985, where she became well known for her dynamic performances. She teamed with Wendy Richter, frequently challenging the WWF Women's Tag Team Champions Velvet McIntyre and Princess Victoria. After splitting from Richter in 1985, Leather pursued the WWF Women's Championship but was unable to secure the title. Following her stint in the WWF, she joined the American Wrestling Association, AWA, where she continued to build her legacy. Leather engaged in notable feuds, especially with Medusa McKelly, and participated in a lingerie battle royal at the Super Clash 3 pay-per-view event in December 1988. In the 1990s, Leather transitioned to David McLane's powerful Women of Wrestling, reigniting her rivalry with Richter. She later joined the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association, LPWA, where she won the LPWA championship, solidifying her reputation as a top talent. Leather made a brief return to WCW in 1997, competing for the WCW Women's Championship against Medusa. In the early 2000s, she adopted the persona of Thug in the Women of Wrestling promotion, where she continued to entertain fans. Peggy Lee Leather retired in 2013, leaving a lasting legacy as a pioneering figure in women's wrestling. She passed away at the age of 64, remembered for her contributions and impact on the sport. Judy Grable, born on August 21, 1935, in Miami, Florida, was a pioneering figure in women's professional wrestling, renowned for her athleticism and charisma. She began her wrestling career in the late 1940s and quickly gained recognition for her talent and unique wrestling style. Grable became one of the first women to achieve significant success in the male-dominated wrestling industry, competing in various promotions across the United States. Throughout her career, Grable was celebrated for her technical skills and entertaining persona, often captivating audiences with her dynamic performances. She was a prominent figure in the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and other regional promotions, where she held several championships, including the NWA World Women's Championship. Grable was not only a talented wrestler, but also an influential trailblazer for future generations of female athletes. Tragically, Judy Grable passed away at the age of 72. Her contributions to women's wrestling left a lasting legacy, as she opened doors for female wrestlers and helped elevate the status of women in the sport. Grable's impact is remembered by fans and fellow wrestlers alike, who recognize her as a pioneer who paved the way for women in professional wrestling. Her spirit and determination continue to inspire aspiring female wrestlers, ensuring that her legacy endures in the wrestling community. Judy Grable is celebrated as a symbol of resilience and excellence in women's sports. Alan Neil Jones, better known by his ring name AJ Styles, is a professional wrestling phenomenon whose career has been defined by unmatched athleticism, technical mastery, and incredible resilience. Styles is a true artist in the squared circle, blending high-flying aerial maneuvers with hard-hitting striking techniques, all while maintaining a level of charisma that resonates deeply with fans. Over the course of his illustrious career, Styles has become one of the most beloved wrestlers in the world, admired for both his in-ring abilities and his work ethic. However, as is often the case with top-tier athletes in any contact sport, Styles' path to success has been marred by injuries. The nature of professional wrestling, with its high-impact maneuvers, punishing travel schedules, and physically demanding matches, has taken a toll on his body. Yet, despite these setbacks, AJ Styles has consistently bounced back stronger, earning him a reputation not only for his wrestling skills, but for his ability to push through adversity. This article takes an in-depth look at AJ Styles' most significant injuries, how he overcame them, the rumors surrounding his health, and what the future holds for the Phenomenal One in WWE. AJ Styles' major injuries. Throughout his career, AJ Styles has faced several injuries that have forced him to take time off or adjust his wrestling style. As a high flyer, his body has undergone tremendous stress, with repeated impact from aerial moves, hard landings, and intense physical battles. Let's explore the most significant injuries Styles has faced. Lisfranc injury, a painful setback. One of the most serious injuries AJ Styles has suffered in recent years was a Lisfranc injury, a type of injury that affects the midfoot ligament. The Lisfranc joint is located in the middle of the foot and is crucial for stability, as it helps the foot bear the body's weight and maintain proper balance during movement. For a wrestler like Styles, whose repertoire relies heavily on agility, balance, and quick footwork, a Lisfranc injury is particularly problematic. Styles revealed that he sustained this injury during a match, forcing him to take an extended break from in-ring competition to undergo surgery and physical therapy. The recovery time for a Lisfranc injury can vary, but it generally requires a significant amount of time for healing, especially for an athlete who needs to be at the top of their game physically. For a high flyer like AJ, this injury was especially troubling, as it impacted his ability to move, jump, and execute his signature maneuvers. During his recovery, AJ Styles kept his fans updated on his progress, reassuring them that he would return to the ring once fully healed. True to his word, Styles underwent a rigorous rehabilitation program, including physical therapy and conditioning, and made his comeback to the WWE ring. His ability to recover and return stronger than ever is a testament to his toughness and relentless drive. Shoulder injury from the Royal Rumble. Another significant injury AJ Styles suffered was during the 2020 Royal Rumble match. Styles was involved in a hard-hitting battle with Edge, and during the match, he took a spear from the returning Rated R superstar. Unfortunately, the impact of the spear caused Styles to land awkwardly, resulting in a dislocated shoulder. Shoulder dislocations are a common injury in professional wrestling, but they can be serious, as they involve the displacement of the shoulder joint, causing severe pain and limited mobility. For Styles, this injury was especially frustrating, as it occurred during a pivotal moment in his WWE career, just as he was gaining significant momentum. The dislocation forced Styles to take time off from active competition while he rehabilitated the shoulder. After undergoing extensive physical therapy and strength training, Styles was able to return to the ring several months later. His recovery from this injury demonstrated his remarkable resilience as he pushed through the pain and successfully returned to compete at the highest level. Ankle and knee issues. In addition to the more severe injuries he has sustained, AJ Styles has also dealt with several minor injuries throughout his career, particularly related to his ankles and knees. As a high-flying athlete who frequently performs high-risk aerial maneuvers, these areas of his body have taken a great deal of wear and tear over the years. Styles has acknowledged that he occasionally experiences discomfort in his ankles and knees, particularly after intense matches or high-impact spots. While these injuries have not been career-threatening, they have forced him to adjust his in-ring style slightly to prevent further damage. Styles has become known for his adaptability, and over the years, he has modified his approach to wrestling to ensure longevity in the sport. Back problems and chronic pain. Another challenge that AJ Styles has faced throughout his career is chronic back pain. Given the physical toll of professional wrestling, back issues are common among athletes in the business. The combination of high-impact moves, repetitive actions, and the sheer volume of matches over the years has resulted in Styles experiencing consistent discomfort in his lower back. While Styles has not suffered any major back injuries, the ongoing chronic pain he experiences is a reality that he must manage on a daily basis. In interviews, Styles has openly discussed how he deals with the aches and pains of his body, acknowledging that his back issues are something he must continuously manage. Through therapy, stretching routines, and strength training, Styles has been able to mitigate the effects of his back problems and continue performing at a high level. Separating fact from fiction. Injury rumors debunked. Given AJ Styles' high-profile status in WWE, it is not surprising that rumors and speculation about his health have circulated over the years. While some of these rumors are based on fact, others have been exaggerated or misinterpreted. Let's take a look at some of the most common injury rumors surrounding AJ Styles and separate fact from fiction. Rumor: AJ Styles was forced to retire due to injury. One of the most common rumors about AJ Styles is that he was contemplating retirement due to his injuries. While it is true that Styles has spoken about the physical toll that wrestling has taken on his body, he has never officially stated that he is retiring due to injury. In fact, Styles has been very clear about his desire to continue wrestling as long as his body will allow. His resilience in overcoming injuries like the Lisfranc injury and the shoulder dislocation is evidence of his commitment to the sport. As of now, there is no indication that AJ Styles is planning to retire anytime soon. Instead, he has focused on adjusting his training and in-ring style to protect his body and prolong his career. Rumor: Styles' career is in jeopardy. After the Lisfranc injury. When AJ Styles suffered the Lisfranc injury, many exaggerated reports began to circulate, suggesting that the injury could potentially end his wrestling career. However, Styles himself quickly reassured his fans that while the injury was serious and required significant recovery time, he was committed to returning to the ring. He emphasized that his career was not in jeopardy, and he would work hard to come back stronger than before. True to his word, Styles made a successful comeback and continued to perform at an elite level. The notion that the Lisfranc injury could have ended his career was simply an overstatement. Rumor: AJ Styles hides serious concussions. Another rumor that has circulated about AJ Styles is that he has suffered multiple concussions and has been hiding them from WWE officials. Concussions are a serious issue in professional wrestling, and WWE has strict protocols in place to ensure the safety of its performers. Styles himself has never confirmed any major concussion-related injuries, and there is no credible evidence to suggest that he has concealed any concussions from the company. WWE's concussion protocol requires that any wrestler who shows signs of a head injury be evaluated by medical professionals before being cleared to compete. Given WWE's emphasis on player safety, it is highly unlikely that Styles would risk his health by hiding such injuries. AJ Styles' recovery and training regimen. AJ Styles' ability to overcome injuries and maintain his high level of performance can be attributed to his dedication to recovery and training. Styles understands that longevity in the wrestling business requires more than just physical toughness. He must also take care of his body and prioritize recovery. Here are some key elements of AJ Styles' recovery and training regimen. 1. Physical therapy and rehabilitation. After suffering an injury, Styles works closely with medical professionals to ensure proper healing. Whether it's a shoulder, ankle, or foot issue, he follows a customized rehabilitation program to restore strength and mobility. 2. Strength and conditioning. As Styles has aged, he has adjusted his training regimen to focus more on strength and conditioning. This shift allows him to maintain his durability in the ring without relying solely on high-impact moves. By building his strength, he can reduce the risk of future injuries and continue to perform at an elite level. 3. Diet and recovery techniques. Proper nutrition, hydration, and rest are vital components of Styles' recovery routine. He also incorporates recovery techniques such as ice baths, massages, and stretching exercises to help keep his body in top condition. The future of AJ Styles in WWE. Despite facing numerous injuries throughout his career, AJ Styles remains one of WWE's top superstars. His ability to adapt to new challenges, recover from physical setbacks, and continue delivering outstanding performances ensures that he still has plenty left in the tank. While it is likely that Styles will scale back on high-risk maneuvers as he gets older, his technical ability, storytelling, and charisma will continue to make him a valuable asset to WWE. As long as he continues to listen to his body, adjust his in-ring style, and follow a rigorous recovery routine, AJ Styles should be able to compete in WWE for years to come. Fans can rest assured that whenever he steps into the ring, he will bring his best, regardless of any past injuries. Conclusion. AJ Styles' journey in WWE has been nothing short of remarkable. He has overcome numerous injuries throughout his career, from the severe Lisfranc injury to the dislocated shoulder at the Royal Rumble. Through it all, Styles has demonstrated incredible resilience and dedication, constantly proving that he is one of the toughest and most durable competitors in the business. As AJ Styles continues his career in WWE, his story serves as an inspiration to wrestlers and fans alike. Setbacks and injuries may be a part of the journey, but with the right mindset, training, and work ethic, anything is possible. AJ Styles is not just phenomenal in the ring, he is also phenomenal in his ability to rise above adversity and continue to defy the odds.